it is, family? This is your host, Jared Smith, bringing you another real estate tip of the day. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say thank you so much. And to stay up to date with everything I got going on, you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram or YouTube. My IG handle is the_IIWII_podcast. And my YouTube channel is Jared Smith. Jared with 2 R's, Jarred Smith. So that way, by following me on both platforms, you'll stay up to date with all of my podcast related material as well as all my real estate related material. And now, with that being said, let's get to it. So today's real estate tip of the day is to use a real estate agent to help you find your next rental. I know that a lot of times when we think of real estate agents, we only associate them with helping you buy a home or selling a home. But there's so much more that you have at your disposal with a real estate agent by having them help you with your real estate needs, including helping you find your next rental. And to convince you to do so, I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why you should include a real estate agent with helping you find your next rental. Reason number 1 is this. They have an expertise on the area of interest, especially in areas of high demand and high competition. So coming from someone that lives in Philadelphia, the 2 areas that I could think of off the top of my head that are high demand would be Center City and Northern Liberties. So when you have areas in high demand by a lot of renters, that's going to include a lot of competition, which may make you finding your next rental a little bit more difficult. So by including a real estate agent on that transaction, they could kind of help you navigate the competition to find the right rental for you. And they can also tell you what to expect price-wise as well with everything going on. Now, another reason why that tip is important is if you're coming from out of town. So let's say you're moving or being relocated for work and you're stressing out because you don't know the areas that well and you're not really looking to buy a house. Happen to a real estate agent to help you find that next rental, so that way it'll alleviate the stress of you having to navigate an unknown land. But also, if you're from around the area and you're trying to move into an area of high competition, a real estate agent navigate those needs. Number 2, as to why you should include a real estate agent, is that they have access to rental listings that sometimes the general public may not have access to by means of Facebook, Craigslist, or Apartments.com. By using a real estate agent, they will use all the tools that they have at their disposal, such as MLS, which stands for the Multi-Listing Service, which is what they use to help their clients list homes or find potential homes for their clients. And also on there as well are rental listings. Some of those listings may not always be on those public sites, like I said, such as Facebook, Craigslist, or Apartments.com. So like I said, by using a real estate agent, they can tap into those networks and resources that you don't have access to help you find your next rental. Now, speaking of Craigslist, that brings me to reason number 3. If not, this may be the most important reason why you should include a real estate agent on helping you find your next rental is this. They can help you avoid scams. Now, a lot of times when people think of, going into rentals, they would never think of, the potentialities of them getting scammed. However, there are an abundance of scams out there. So by using a real estate agent, they can not only identify these scams by a mile away, which will be another tip for another day, but they can also help you bypass getting scammed by bringing you 100% pure, authentic listings and leads for you, the client. So by utilizing a real estate agent, you can bypass the fear of getting scammed by having them bring you pure, honest leads. Now, reason number 4 why you should use a real estate agent for helping you find your next rental listing is this. It will save you so much time. Now, I'm going to speak from personal experience. I know the stress of having to deal with work, having to deal with life, having to deal with your lease coming to an end and you not really being able to dedicate the time necessary to find the next rental because you have all these things going on. Little did you know, hey, a real estate agent can help you save so much time and stress by having them do the work for you of you finding your next rental. So by using a real estate agent, you can save yourself all the time. You can deal with work, life, and everything going on and they can help you find your next rental. So save yourself some time, tap into your real estate agent, such as myself, to help you find your next rental. And last but not least, and this might be my favorite reason why you should use a real estate agent to help you find your next rental. And it is completely free. Yes, I said it. It is free. Free 99 plus text. Here's the reason why. The reason why using a real estate agent to help you find your next rental is completely free to you is this. The last thing that any landlord wants to deal with is a vacant unit. So oftentimes what landlords will do is they'll cut a deal with a real estate agent to pay them to have them occupy their unit, have them occupy their property for them. So the beautiful thing about this is by bringing you the client that's looking for a rental and bring you together with the not with the real estate agent, but with the landlord, it solves problems for the both of you. You have a place to live, and they have somebody to live in the place that they're willing to provide. And by doing so, it costs you nothing. And the reason is that the landlord will pay your realtor to occupy that unit by finding a qualified tenant such as yourself. So I know this one was a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said before, my name is Jared Smith, the host of the It Is What It Is podcast, and also a real estate agent out here in Philadelphia. If you like this content, please feel free to follow me on Instagram at the_IIWII_podcast, and also on my YouTube channel at Jared Smith. That's Jared with 2 R's. So with that being said, that's your real estate tip of the day, and I hope you enjoy the episode of this podcast. Until next time.